Morning everybody, hope you are all well. Tough times for us all. The current lockdown situation that's going on, probably driving everyone absolutely insane, but as long as you're keeping well and keeping safe, that is the most important thing. So as you probably saw from my previous video regarding the wonderful unreliable Corsa, I obviously mentioned we got a new project, actually, which just states in the title, we have bought ourselves a Volkswagen T4. I have done quite a bit of work to it already. Unfortunately didn't get any recordings or any videos of that, unfortunately working, and then only having one day off at the weekend. I was trying to just make the most of what I had. But what I'll do, I'll flick this around and I'll talk you through what I've done and what else I've got to do. Yeah, and any questions obviously please let me know. But yeah, okay, so this is RT4. Now we have actually named it Erik. Now that will come clear in a moment. Obviously it's green, so we are obviously going for the Hulk theme. Current situation at the moment, unfortunately it broke down on my wife the other day, and she is a NHS worker, so she's a key worker in these hard times for us all, so I need to get it running, but it actually popped a water hose. Now if I get underneath the water hose, it split. What's the one that went from the water pump over to the milk circulation pipe? Seems to be pretty common from what I've seen, but what I've also seen is that these coolant pipes, or the recirculation pipe here, they seem to drop. Now you can adjust it at the top to make it sit straight, so I will be doing that today. To make sure that's sitting straight so we can get a nice new hose on and then get everything on. But at the same time I am going to replace thermostat housing. As I noticed, it's not sitting completely flush, and I will be changing the thermostat again. Now the water pump was changed about a month ago by myself, along with the cam belt and everything else, but I never changed the actual housing, so I'm going to do that as well at the same time. I've also given it an oil change, and just a really good service. Other issue I had, oil pressure sensor. Unfortunately the thread had gone in housing. Now technically speaking I do need to get the new housing for the oil cooler, but I just had to do what I could basically to stop it leaking, so the wife could get around. So basically like liquid metal basically, but it's worked, and it's never coming out, so I would have to replace housing at some point, but for the minute it's good enough. Under here generally haven't got done. I have done the brakes, so they've all been done. They're a bit grubby at the moment, I do need to clean them. I was looking at the bottom ball joint yesterday, which needs to be changed. Unfortunately I need to get some of them ordered. So I've done all the pulleys, all the power steering bits, so that has all been done. Changed the bottom crankshaft bolt and the actual pulley itself, so that's all been done. But generally under here I've got to tidy up some old rust repairs that's been done and just get them treated, and then I've also got some work to do around here. But the main thing, which you've probably all seen many T4s, is those front seals have gone. Now I have bought the replacement panels from Just Campers. I have done a bit of welding before, and I've done quite a bit on this one already, but I've never actually cut a panel out to replace it, so this is going to be a first for me. But like I said, I've got them, so I will be doing that this week. When we bought it, it came with these wheels on it, which to be fair they don't look too bad, but as you can probably see they're damaged. A couple of the wheels are actually buckled and they're curbed to buggery, so these are coming off and we are fitting the steel wheels, but I have got some all-terrain tyres to go on the steel wheels, which in general will just make it look better. Plus obviously we are travelling to the south of France and so forth, so the back end, yeah, we've got the different lights on it, window tint which needs to be redone, which is just absolutely bloody awful, again done by previous owner. Inside again we've done stuff. Now a lot of people don't like it because apparently the bottom of the actual door gets wet because I've carpeted the whole door cut. This is my wife's handiwork. and I think she's done an amazing job. But it is to our own. We like it, so we're keeping it. As for in here, you know, I've obviously we've done the actual gear stick, we've done the bar at the top, steering wheel. This bit here still needs to be painted to the glove box area. That still needs sorting out. Headlining, again, this is all my wife's handiwork. I do the mechanics, she does all this stuff. So that is all done as well. We've got the rock and roll bed in there and the units as well, which is what my wife has done. Chrome step plates. Now technically when we bought these, this was for a twin sliding door. Obviously we haven't got it on this, we've only got the single, so I've sort of utilised the second step cover, if you like, just to make use of it. Don't look too bad. And then the seal again this side, as you can see, absolutely horrendous. Now why people actually, I don't know why people budget. You see it's full of silicone, it was full of expanding foam, just a waste of time if you ask me, so I've got to get all that out. So I'm really looking forward to that. But generally, this is it. The inside has been stripped, so under the floor we've done that. I've cleaned the floor, done any rust treatment. There was a hole at the back which I've treated, and then we painted the whole floor. Basically, it's almost like underseal. And she sprayed the whole floor and it dried quite nicely, so that has been treated, and then obviously new flooring and everything's been put down, so everything here is all insulated, painted, treated, so all done and dusted in here. So that's all good. Generally speaking, that's really about it. I haven't done my electrics yet, that still needs to be done. So yeah, that's as much as I've done in there. And then if we come back to the front, obviously we have got these other headlights on, they need finishing. Engine wise, so cam belt has been done. I have done the new hydraulic lifters, they're done. New fuel pipe down here, done those. Brake master cylinder, that's been done. Now when I've done the brakes on these, so new discs, new pads, went to bleed them, nothing. So typical, that went. So put that on and it's been absolutely fantastic since, so that's another job done that I can cross off. I've put a few new switches, sensors, so I've done that one there and I've done the blue one down there. Now the blue one, I did have a black sensor in there and I had no temperature gauge. I changed it over to the correct one, now that's working, so that's another good thing as well. Still loads to do, like here it's had a bang here at some point, so I'm going to have to change the wing and I'm going to have to change the front slam panel because this corner's just not sitting perfectly. But that's pretty handy because I've got some welding to do inside the inner wings on both sides. You'll probably see a bit better down here. There is a couple of holes just here, so once the front's off I can get onto that. New fuel filter, so that's done as well. And also when I got this, the linkage, what they call a relay linkage on for the gear change, it's really loose, and I found out it was two metal bushes basically. They were missing, so I've put them on now. The gear change is absolutely perfect. We've also done the roof cage as well, sort of halfway. But that's the general gist of it, just give you a bit of an idea on what's been going on. And obviously I'll be coming back to you with a load more videos, no doubt. So I've got to do a few bits today which I'll probably do another separate video on. But yeah, any comments, please like and share, and yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Thank you, bye bye.